I was shoveling eggs.
Just out here shoveling eggs.
When I just saying that makes me think like, well, what kind of eggs are you shoveling? Well,
Yeah.
I automatically think, well, it must be turtle eggs.
Mm.
You know, or like snake eggs. Like
I was thinking ostrich eggs or something. Oh, you mean like
ostrich eggs are like, I was just thinking like where there's like a lot of them, you know, like where you there's so many, you might need a shovel.
I was thinking like a really large eggs.
I used to be obsessed with the idea of like getting an ostrich egg. And like, did you ever know anybody who like had an ostrich egg?
I actually have
been drained.
I have an emu egg.
Yeah.
Because we had an emu.
Yeah.
And so we had an egg. I don't know where it is. I wish I could remember where it was. It's probably in my storage somewhere. It's probably broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Strangely enough, yes.
Yeah, you put that little hole and drain all the innards out.
Yeah, you blow it.
Yeah.
They're beautiful eggs.
They are.
Yeah.
I remember when I was little, we'd go over to my grandma's house. My grandma lived on a golf course, like in a big like country club sort of community. So funny because I drive.
A very grandma thing to do.
Well, next time you're home with me, I'll drive you by in this neighborhood. Because when I was little, it was a very nice neighborhood. But like it's just so crazy. Like the look of all the houses, like all the white, they're all big and they're beautiful and have big palm trees everywhere, but like just like white stucco, you know?
Right.
Yes. Like it looks old.
Yep.
Anyways, we'd be over there for like family events, Christmas, whatever, what have you. And the kids, we'd go play and we'd like roam around the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Or even when we were little, we'd go over there they had a clubhouse. So we go swimming at my grandma's. Well, there are swans everywhere there. They're in all the ponds, all the golf courses, right? Swans.
Swans or geese?
Swans.
Swans. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And they're mean.
Oh yeah. So are geese.
Oh yeah. They'll get you.
Yeah.
But we used to just be on the hunt. We wanted to find where they've been laying their big eggs.
You went on an egg hunt?
We did. It almost reminds you ever seen Rescuers Down Under?
Yes.
You know the Gila monster or whatever kind of lizard that
oh, I can't remember what it is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And
it's not an alligator.
No, it's like a kimono dragon or like a Gila monster.
And why would that be in the swamp now that we're talking about it? No, it had to be a swamp creature.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna Rescuers Down Under when they're in like the
Down Under. Yes, Australia. Down Under. Yes. I'm thinking of the first one.
Yeah, no, Rescuers Down Under. Anyways, and it's got that long. It just loved eggs. Remember it?
Remember it?
Do you? I wish I could. I'm honestly
remember the first one better than the second one.
Dude, I have to look up the character just really quick because her name she was a girl. Right here. Either I've looked this up before or Google just knows me. Well, I was writing in Rescuers and it popped up Down Under cast, Down Under lizard.
You probably searched it before. So what is it?
Hang on. I gotta look because it's gonna drive me nuts. Lizard. What was her name?
Just type in those.
Oh, Joanna.
Joanna?
It was Joanna. And she was
such a
monitor lizard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Likes eggs and animal crackers. Dude, on this page, it's disney.fandom.com. Well,
Joanna.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
Dude,
doesn't sound very ominous.
Funny. No.
Was Joanna good or bad?
She was the pet of the bad guy, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the second one.
Dude, it was.
This is how old I am. I think that we had the record of the first one. Oh yeah.
It's Joanna just eating an egg.
Joanna just chomping an egg. Just sucking it dry.
Anyways.
No, we had the record. You could buy records and they would play the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think we had the record of the rescuers.
That's funny. I didn't know that they had that, but I do know like my dad used to listen to this like stories on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He just you know,
I guess it's like a podcast.
Yeah, and exactly. It is. Yeah.
Oh, funny thing. Yesterday, just a fun fact. Yesterday, I was at work and I'm up in the office with Kylie. And for those of you who don't know, that is, it's my daughter. And then my sister, Michaela. And Michaela's talking to one of the store managers because she's managing all these different stores. And she kept saying, snafu.
What? I feel like I've heard that word.
So she said it like 3 times to the
Michaela?
Yeah, so that we can, I can't remember how she used it in a sentence, but basically it's like a screw up.
Yeah. Oh, I snafu.
Like the next time we have like this snafu. And I was like, snafu? Like, and so she got off the phone and I was like, never heard somebody use the word snafu so many, like, first of all, at all, or at least in a very long time and so many times. And she goes, well, yeah, I say it all the time. Snafu.
Hey, snafu.
Yeah, snafu. And she goes, I mean, it's better than saying like you fucked up. And I was like, oh yeah. Well, but what's funny, so then I'm telling Daniel, I was like, hey, you know what a word that's like never used is snafu. And I'm like telling him about it. And this girl at the gym, she goes, oh, well, yeah, snafu. It's an acronym. And I go, it is? I just thought it was a word.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, no, it's an acronym for situation normal, all fucked up. No idea.
Really? I'm going to start using snafu.
And I was like, you know that snafu, you actually did say fuck up.
Yeah.
So she goes, oh my God, I didn't even know that. So I was like thinking about all the words that we use that are acronyms. Like things that just, and it's funny because I was looking up like radar.
Yeah.
Like on your radar. Radar is an acronym. Anyway, there were like a bunch of them. And I was like,
wait, I feel like you should look them up and we should read them.
I guess it makes sense now. I mean, you think about things that just become a word.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I was just going to say, I was asking Todd the other day because we're driving, and sometimes I have these big thoughts that are so big that I just immediately stop myself from thinking them because I don't feel like I'm ever going to have the answer. I'm your best friend.
So I just give up.
Yeah. Like, man, like when you're driving on roads and you're like, fuck, like where did the first road start?
Right.
Or like, cause there's so many roads. And I think about, like my parents kind of talk about when they were growing up, even when they were like in high school and like dating, like in St. George, there was only so many roads, like a lot of dirt roads. And I'm like, all I wish it's like, man,
like where'd they start?
Yeah. Like, yeah. Who decided like, all right, we're going to build a road, but like, where should we go?
Well, like back to eggs. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah. What came first? North or west?
Like
on
someone
this road.
Started making a road.
But I was asking, I was like, and on top of that, I'm like, who came up with all these words?
Yeah.
Like who came up with like all the names for cities and streets?
Yeah.
And all these things. And you go to a lot of places and there's the same name of a street that you'll find other places.
Or the same name of a city.
Yeah.
All right. I was looking up these. Oh yeah. So like radar is for radio detection and ranging. Scuba, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I knew that one.
You up for scuba?
Oh, right. Snafu. A snafu is a mistake or a general state of confusion. And it says right here, situation normal, all fucked up. We've got ourselves a snafu. I don't really know how I'd use it in a sentence. Oh, what's another one? Oh, care package. So CARE was originally for Cooperative for American Remittances to Europe. CARE. Care package. Yeah, I feel like, nowadays it'd just be like, pretty soon it's gonna be like BRB, LOL. Have you ever said LOL to a person and it's like when you're talking to them?
I think so.
I have to.
LOL.
LOL.
Here's one.
Hold on. BRB.
Oh, guys, BRB.
Dude, LOL. My sister and I forever thought it meant lots of love. So she was saying LOL to people, like lots of love, like at the end of something.
Bye, LOL.
Just think of all the things you could say, like, okay, lots of love, but it's like everybody just thinks that you're like kidding about everything. Yeah.
This
I
one
love
is
you, LOL.
base jumping. So the first word is an acronym. It takes its name from the 4 types of fixtures that you can jump from.
Like what,
building,
boulders?
building, antenna, span, or earth.
Makes sense.
How do I jump from earth?
I feel like I could jump from a lot more things.
Yeah.
A mountain.
Captcha.
I've never even heard of that.
And no, it's not slang for capture. Like, oh yeah, captcha.
Like, I gotcha.
Captcha. Captcha. Let's see. It is the next time you're asked to enter a practically illegible string of characters or numbers into a website to prove that you're human. Oh, it's worth remembering the CAPTCHA stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart.
What?
That's like when you're on a website and you have to put in like the weird number code to prove you're human.
You know what I hate? What I always get stressed out about is when they'll be like, hit all the pictures with the bridges. You know what I mean? Or like
you're like, oh shit. Oh, the crosswalks.
Yeah. Or the street signs. And I'm like looking at it real close, like, oh fuck, is that part of a street sign?
Have you ever?
What?
I've done this. It's almost embarrassing. Where you actually have to refresh it to get a whole new thing to try.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, oh, do everything that has like a bridge. But it's like, if you see like a part of an overpass above a car, you're like, is that a bridge? Is that part of it? Bad example, but you know what I'm saying.
Care package.
Yeah, that's the one I just said.
Oh yeah. Comic-Con. We know that one. I don't know what it stands for, but we know what it is. Well, let's see what it stands for. It stands for Council for Mutual Economic Assistance. Okay, I skip over that one. Now, here's just a bunch of acronyms. I typed in acronyms that are mistaken for words.
I put acronyms that have become words.
Oh, here you go. Hey, this is going to answer a lot of people's questions. You ready for this?
Yeah.
GIF.
Oh, a GIF.
Yes.
Yeah.
American computer scientist Steve Wilhite created the graphics interchange format, or GIF, in 1987. And the inventor thinks you should be pronouncing it GIF, not GIF.
Oh, it is a GIF.
It's a GIF.
Dude, that's so funny because I've never known.
Me neither.
How to say it.
In fact, I've used those pronunciations interchangeably.
Yes. Trying them out.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Just to see if someone will I don't know, correct you.
Or when I was embarrassed, I would just spell it out.
Yeah, a GIF. I always say
no.
like,
or I would
like those
describe
things
it.
like a GIF.
Yeah, I would describe it. I'd describe it. I'd be like, oh yeah, like the meme, but like it moves.
Yeah. Dude. So stupid.
I'm so stupid.
We know that diet and exercise is important for our health, but research increasingly shows that a healthy gut microbiome is crucial to a healthy life. Pendulum Therapeutics is the first and only biotech company to isolate an important beneficial bacterial strain and put that strain into a convenient new probiotic-rich capsule that is formulated to help manage type 2 diabetes and nurture your body's microbiome. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic clinically shown to help manage type 2 diabetes when taken with medication. Over time, people with type 2 diabetes lose the gut bacteria that help them digest fiber and manage blood glucose levels. If you know anyone with type 2 diabetes, I would encourage you to have them check Pendulum out. For those with type 2 diabetes, diet and exercise alone are often not enough to manage it. The best approach emphasizes diet, exercise, and a healthy gut microbiome. If you or someone you know have struggled to manage these levels with diet and exercise alone, your gut microbiome might need attention. Pendulum Glucose Control helps fill in the gaps between diet and exercise. With Pendulum, you can feel in control of your levels and not the other way around. Pendulum's team of scientists, doctors, and innovators isolated the unique strands of beneficial gut bacteria that help people with type 2 diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. Pendulum is the only place to purchase a newly isolated, highly sought-after strain called acronyms, formulated and bottled in the U.S. with the highest safety and quality standards, and it's non-GMO project verified. If you or someone you love has type 2 diabetes, take control of glucose levels with Pendulum Glucose Control. Use code REPS at pendulumlife.com to get 20% off all products. That's pendulumlife.com, promo code REPS for 20% off.
I do like some of the GIFs, I guess we'll call them. Like some of them are funny. Like, you know, we've sent them back and forth. Yeah. But when somebody just speaks all in those, like I dated a guy for a while that like so many responses were just those. Not that he wouldn't respond at all, but it was like one after another after another. And you can only ha so many of them.
It's true.
You can only ha or, you know, or love or like.
Yeah.
So many of them to where. Or you get in a group chat where someone's trying to out GIF each other.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Yeah. I want a couple of those.
Gosh.
Like I got to show how witty I am. How with the GIF I come up with.
Dude. The thing is like I have so much envy, you know, for people that got a strong GIF game.
No, you're right. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just bitter.
And like, I've known people, and I did this before where there were certain ones that were really funny.
Yeah.
And I just saved them to my phone. Now the issue though is having to search for them to use them, because obviously I'm not smart enough to put them in their own folder. But people do that. They just save them.
Yeah.
Like that little girl who's eating cotton candy and she's like, you know what I'm talking about? No?
I was going to say, yeah, but I don't think I do.
Dude, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Yeah, no, some people are really good at it. But then I think, God, they must spend so much time on their phone looking for this shit. And what do they type in? Like, how do they find it?
It's so good. I just sent it to you. It's coming. And after you watch it and laugh, you can see if you can show it to the camera. Guys, it's the little girl at like a ball game and just getting so excited. Most people use this GIF when they're
I've seen this. Oh God, it's so good. Dude. It's like from the freaking sugar hits.
Or like you've definitely seen the one of Shaq who's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are some that you see all the time. It's kind of like
where there's always, or like the Bart Simpson where he goes back into the hedge. Yeah. He's like at least.
That's the one you put in a group chat when someone says something that you're like, I'm not here.
Man, it makes me want to like step up my game a little bit.
I know.
Oh man.
I start like searching though, you know, I feel like it's also the key is knowing what to search.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do people know what to search? Because there's so many times when I think of something specifically, like I'll be like, oh, that's really witty. It's like a movie reference or something. And then I'll plug it in there and then it doesn't come up.
Yeah.
And it's really upsetting
Yep.
to where I want to like make my own. Should I
Yeah.
just do one of myself?
Can we redo the one of you just backing up into a hedge?
I mean, I'm sure there's a way you can make your own. I'm certainly not smart enough to know. I'm sure there's an app or something. Oh, it's funny.
I remember when I was in college, there was a website. I can't remember what it was called, but there was a website that like all of those things lived on.
Like you would buy them?
No, it was just like you could go on there and find all kinds of like pictures or little videos or like funny stuff. But I remember it's actually, I think this specific, anyways, I'm sidetracked.
Yeah.
I remember being in college and like me and my friend Kim, we would just we'd occasionally get on there because you'd find some really funny ones, or me and Maddie, you'd find some really, really funny ones.
Were you trying to put them on your MySpace?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Did they have MySpace when I was in college?
I don't know. My kids had MySpace when you're close to their age.
High school.
So
Middle school.
Well, middle school.
Middle
I
school.
think like middle school to high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, we could probably like, invest in just like
Real equipment?
yeah.
Nah.
But we don't have money for that. Believe it or not, guys, we don't.
What's funny is that
I'm 32 and I live at home.
What's funny is that I almost went and bought one of those mirrors
Oh,
because I'm gray in every episode.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gray. This is not my actual skin color. Gray is not actually.
Wait, a mirror? What do you mean a mirror?
Or not a mirror.
A light.
Light. I said a mirror. Sorry. Yeah.
Order
like one of those.
Yeah,
one of those
order one
lights.
on Amazon.
I know. I almost did. And then I was like, who am I trying to look good for?
Well,
Why the fuck do I care?
well, we care about
People that have been
I
watching
don't.
for a while though, they know that I'm gray.
Are you sick?
I'm like, I don't know. Do I really want it? I mean, might feel better about it, but
Yeah. You want to hear a
we'll
funny
see.
story?
I might still. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me if I talk like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because something that happened this morning.
Yeah.
I was brushing my teeth. Okay.
Huh?
And I was in the bathroom and I was kind of walking around and Todd was still in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got that new electric toothbrush.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of like, I was just like walking around and I was in the office and I was brushing and I was looking over at the books in the bookcase and I pulled one out. I wanted to like read the cover and there was no cover on it. So it must have been have the sleeve kind of thing that goes around
taken
it.
off.
So I like open it and I've got my toothbrush in my mouth and I'm like looking through, like trying to see what it was about. And I just dropped toothpaste out of my
into the book. Did you wipe it off or did you just close it and put it back?
I wiped it. I was like, I'm such a mess. I'm like trying to get ready to run to the gym and I've got my toothbrush. I'm like, oh, what's in this book? And it's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And then I just like, and then I dropped my toothbrush on the ground and I'm like, put that back. I've got it down my front.
Well, that's the worst part about the automatic or whatever, the powered toothbrushes. If they come out of your mouth, it's everywhere.
Yeah. And you can't pop.
Just no, it's everywhere. Just spray. I've done it.
Literally thought to myself,
my hair.
Thought to myself, I'm like, well, hope he's not reading that one right now.
It's his holy Bible.
I'm like, what's this?
Oh, shit. That's a family heirloom. That's my family's. That's like my handed down from generation to generation. Our family Bible.
And I just
spit in it.
It's like because I think what happened is like I had my toothbrush in my mouth.
I know exactly what happened.
I needed to use two hands.
Yeah.
So it like kind of just like opened up my mouth enough because I was biting on it.
Yeah, it starts to travel. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. I actually have gotten to the point where I lean my head back while I'm brushing my teeth because otherwise it'll just drool out. I know.
Oh man.
Well, it's like me last night. I sent you that video. I freaking.
Oh yes. I laughed so hard.
Yeah. I went to pee, you guys. And I'm sure this has happened to anybody else, but I had my sweatshirt tied around my waist, and I thought I'd been really careful about like holding the sleeves as I sat down. And I don't know what I was doing, but I sat down and I basically pissed on the hood of my sweatshirt. I don't know. I still don't know how. So I sent a video to Brooke. So this has got to be a short one today because I'm a working girl. No, I just took on some more responsibilities at work. So I have to be, my schedule is just not as open. Poor me. I know.
Poor me.
I know. Poor me. But no, speaking of, I thought this was kind of funny. This guy, John, it's a hair dare.
Oh no. Okay.
Have you read this one?
Nope.
Says, hey ladies, we all know Brooke gets hair extensions and your hair looks great, but I propose a challenge. By the way, John, I also get hair extensions in case you were wondering. But I propose a challenge. The next time you're getting your hair done, if they remove the old extensions, how about a picture with short hair?
I've already done that.
I know. We are all curious. I know you would hate it, so it's not likely to happen. She doesn't really care, you guys.
I have, John, listen,
I would never show a bad one.
There is a picture. I feel like I posted it on my Instagram a long time ago, or did I just send it to you, Jeanna?
Yeah, I think you just sent it to me.
I took a picture of myself and I made a side by side with
the Dumb and Dumber dude.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I have one that actually, it's a good picture of you. I wouldn't show a bad one. Because let me tell you guys, I got a bad one.
What did I say to you when I texted that picture to you?
Gosh, I don't know, because that's going to be down in the text thread.
I can tell you what I said. Not verbatim.
Tell me then.
I think I put rock before cock.
It's definitely on one of them, because I can tell you right now from going through all these, I have at least like 5 or 6 of these pictures. Because I was trying to find one of me that I had maybe sent to you, but I couldn't find one.
I sent you a video too.
Yeah.
Of I sent you.
Yeah. So if you guys really want to see what Brooke looks like without her hair, you're going to be like, it's not that bad.
You know, it's not that it's bad, guys. It's just that it's not great. It's just not right.
It's
you
not
know?
Right.
Anyways,
I just got found the video of Courtney's butthole.
I saw it too.
All right. Yeah. We won't show that.
The thing is this, you guys, I don't want to have hair extensions. I just want beautiful hair. And
if you got to pay for it, you got to pay for it.
And the way my hair grows, and I have tons of hair.
They know.
It's baby fine.
They know.
Well, I'm going to tell them again. It's baby fine.
Yeah.
And actually so I've, been trying to bounce around to find someone who can do my hair. And where I've been going, what they were saying, what we're thinking is that when I had been getting my hair done in Arizona, just like, you put your extensions in and they blend it and cut it and blah, 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 that there was just so much blending that went on. And I've heard that this is common or has been common. But there's also like they're blending and end up cutting your hair too, right? Because once your extensions are in, and here's the thing is like where I get my hair done now, they really don't blend and cut as good as I used to get it done, which annoys me. However, the big goal for myself is to get my hair to just grow and be healthy. So,
well, yeah, that's the thing. If they stick the extensions in and then they cut your hair to like blend in, once you take them off, it's all fucked up.
Yeah. I end up looking like
there's no way.
I end up looking like the Barbie from Sid's Barbie. in Toy Story.
Yeah. Like it's all just all hacked off. I know.
Yeah.
Well, because that's exactly what happened to me is when I first started doing the extensions, it was just to make my hair thicker, not necessarily longer. And then one of the girls hacked my hair to the point that if I didn't wear the extensions, I'd have, it's like to my ears on this, like on one side, and then it's like, down here on the other side. It's a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart. It makes you makes you come back. You can't live without them.
Well, it's like I'm trying to do that. We're just seeing if fortune favors the patient.
Stay tuned. Wait and see.
The majority of chronic illnesses stem from inability to manage your blood glucose levels. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
If you know how your body uniquely responds to different foods, sleep, stress, and exercise, you can make changes to achieve your health goals, from managing weight to optimizing longevity. You guys, I have been wearing a CGM prescribed by my doctor to watch if I'm insulin resistant, insulin sensitive, watching what my sugar levels are doing, to try and help monitor how I'm sleeping and where we can make some improvements so I'm going to sleep better.
Each CGM lasts 14 days. Each subscription plan includes 1 month of free support from a registered dietitian. Nutrisense dietitians will help you identify what you should be paying attention to achieve your goals. It's like they're literally holding your hand on your health journey. And if you are already knowledgeable in this space, they will be able to provide more advanced tips and recommendations.
And you guys, putting on your CGM is painless. It gives you instructions to follow that are very easy to understand, and it does not hurt. The Nutrisense CGM program comes with an app which helps you to track your data, understand your glucose trends, log meals, see the macro breakdown, and much more. Head over to nutrisense.io/reps and use the code REPS for $30 off any subscription to the CGM program. As an adult, isn't it a little bit crazy how many blenders or things that blend have in the kitchen? Yes. Because you've got your food processors, you've got all these crazy different blenders. Like, what will it blend?
What will it blend?
But honestly, one of the best blenders I've had, because it's so small, it's easy to store and super easy to clean, is a NutriBullet.
Oh, I love my NutriBullet. For those of you who are not familiar, NutriBullet is the easy to use, easy to clean, affordable blender. NutriBullet has sold more than 60 million units worldwide. And once you've used one, it's easy to see why.
And if you have any kids or teens, maybe, your teenagers that are going away to college for the first time or moving out for the first time, this is the go-to blender to get for them. It's super easy to use. It's really easy to store. And like Jeanna said, it's easy to clean up. The NutriBullet blender combo is the most versatile NutriBullet, allowing you to effortlessly switch between single serve and full-sized blending.
And it's not just for smoothies and protein shakes. It's for savory soups and dips, just anything that you want to blend.
If you don't have a NutriBullet in your kitchen, you are definitely missing out. Go to NutriBullet.com and use promo code REPS for 20% off your order. Once again, that's NutriBullet.com and use promo code REPS for 20% off. Yeah,
so you just got back from, wait, you got to tell me
Panama City.
You just came back from.
Okay, so we went to Panama City, but it was really pretty. The beaches up there were beautiful.
What was it? Panama City?
Yeah. And it wasn't super hot. The first day, the Friday was like really overcast, cloudy all day. And then the sun peeked out that evening. Saturday was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was nice to be outside. And it also was nice because it wasn't as humid as I've been used to being down in Tampa area.
Yeah.
So it was nice. And then the drive home was long.
Yeah.
It's not even that long. It's 6 hours. I mean, it's not that long, but that's a long.
I don't want to sit in a car for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. And you were next to the house You want to talk about the people next door?
Sure. Well, it was kind of a weird crowd, right? It was a weird crowd, you guys. I didn't really know what I was getting myself in for. Cookie Fest. There were some athletes there, but then it was also, so it was like influencers, and they had a house they had rented 3 beach houses, different kind of groups in each one. One house were people that had kids. They were there. Then our house, which is mostly just people from Run. And the other house was all TikTokers.
Like how many TikTokers?
Well, there was probably at least 10, not counting the people that were there with them.
Right.
Like their video people. Things like that. Yeah. And they didn't, and I tell you what, some of them just would never shut up. We're like out on a boat and they're just loud. And
were they just TikToking the whole time?
They were all filming, but I didn't see any of them like TikToking.
Do you know what any of the TikTokers were TikTok famous for? Like, were they the dancers?
No, that's what I was. No, I have no idea. Like, I remember we were going to the boat and we were driving there because we had like an outing with everyone on Friday. And as we're driving, like Dana just like, mentioned like, oh yeah, and all the TikTokers. And I was like, wait a minute. Almost like, oh, you were serious. And she's like, yeah, like a lot of them, they're all in that house. And I was like, oh, I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I kind of I'm assuming what kind of experience I'm in for. And also I wonder if I watched TikToks, but I don't know who people are. Like I might recognize a handful of people if they were in the street, but like, I don't know anyone. And I definitely knew none of them. But they're famous for something. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing going around? I don't know who the guy is. I was going to try to look it up, but I thought it was so interesting because it would make sense. And I don't know if this is true, but there is a guy that was doing an interview on a show. And again, I don't know what show it was, but it was going around on Instagram. And he had a really interesting, what he was saying was, and again, don't know if it's true, but he said that TikTok originated in China. We know that China owns it or whatever.
Yep.
And that the algorithms for all of the youth in China are different than the youth in America. Like, what better way to take a country down than to make all of your youth's algorithms like, aspiring to be like engineers and go into space and all this kind of stuff. And then just for America's algorithm to be like stupid dances. And you know what I mean? Like he's basically saying that that he thought that China had done this purposely to make our youth dumber and their youth smarter. I was like, he might have something there.
Yeah.
Because it's true. I mean, you look at the shit that's going on in Ukraine and you think, oh, wow, like if that happened here, what the fuck skills would our youth have?
None.
They'd be like, you're going to dance them to death?
They're just like,
are you going to body roll them to death? Get a dance contest? Okay.
Occasionally just eat a Tide Pod.
Fuck.
Man, every once in a while I think
Tide Pods.
it's like just when I think like it'd be a good idea to, push one out. I remember what our youth are like. And it's like,
it's probably going to be even worse.
Oh man.
I know. Jesus Christ. It reminds me, there's like a movie where like everybody just gets dumber and they just like, I can't remember what that movie is, but it's like, it's not The Stupids. That's a whole other dumb movie, but it's like a movie where it's in the future and everybody just like sits and eats food and is like really stupid.
Are you thinking are you thinking, is it a cartoon animated movie?
No. It's with the guy that's married to Kristen Bell. I think he's the guy. Anyway, if anybody of you guys know what movie I'm talking about, please email us and tell us.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be silly, but I'm like, now if I watch it, I'd be like, oh, we're not too far off.
Yeah. In the metaverse.
We're not. Yeah. Oh my God.
It's like, what's the movie about the little robot that's out on the planet and it's animated?
Oh, Wall-E.
And everyone's like up in a space shuttle and they're just fat.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, this is kind of like that. Dude, it's the same guy. He's in a new show. Oh, no, it's not. Isn't him? No, it's not him. Oh, Dax Shepard?
Yeah.
Idiocracy with Luke Wilson.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you got to watch it. It's a 2005 movie, Idiocracy. And it's got Dax Shepard and Luke Wilson. And it says, average in every way, Private Joe Bowers, which is Luke Wilson's character, is selected to take part in a secret military experiment to put him in hibernation for a year, along with a woman. The slumbering duo is forgotten when the base they are stored on is closed down and are left in stasis until 2505. When they finally wake up, they discover that the average intelligence of humans has decreased so much that Joe is now the smartest man in the world.
Oh,
it's pretty funny. I am stupid. But yeah, if you want to know what our future is going to look like, watch Idiocracy. I feel like it's definitely a premonition into the future. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star
warning.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Yep. Bye.
If Brooke can get a word in edgewise.
Bye.